Hi everybody, friend Cassady with Cassady Online LLC. I developed Fracides.com and CastnetHosting.com 7 years ago, so I've been an internet marketer and blogger. I like to think article writer um, for 7 years online. Um, Today, I have been on IBO Toolbox, a social media site, and we were talking about some of the important um, meeting softwares that you can now get to have meetings online. And of course, now they are probably more popular than ever because of the quarantine situation and the fact that people are not meeting live now, they're meeting virtually. And so obviously the meeting software has become more to the forefront here. And we talked about Zoom. One of the women, one of the good marketing women on IBO Toolbox, did a stare and compare of Zoom and Skype and the new Meet, Google Meet. And I had never used Zoom, so I really couldn't comment on that except for the fact that you have to download software into your computer. And as far as I know, it is very good software to use for virtual meetings. Um, the Skype I've never been really crazy about. I know a lot of people use Skype. I'm not going to say anything negative. I've never really got into using Skype. Um, However, the Google Meet, um, we were kind of thinking that that was in reaction um, to Zoom. And of course, the fact that people need um, that kind of a software right now for virtual meetings online. And as far as I can tell, the Meet, um, and obviously Google has the technology to produce that very quickly, and I think they did. If you go to the website for Google Meet, um, you can set up a Meet very quickly, very quickly and simply. It's very simple and efficient. And so, some good things I think to say about Google Meet. I think it's https colon slash slash meet.google.com to get on the website. And then you just press a button and you're away you go. If you have a webcam, um, activated for your site. So that was an interesting point I thought today. But today I've been working on WorldProfit site, and I also wrote an article. I should say I revised an article from back in the day, and it is basically how to transition from part-time to full-time online marketing. And actually, a I think relevant article for marketers because so many of us actually start in a part-time capacity, and then we graduate, you might say, to a full-time SBO. Um, Basically, what I had done is I went into um, WorldProfit and I made a ebook. And WorldProfit now has new tools for making an ebook. And what I can do, I can actually go in there and make the ebook here on a tutorial. It might be kind of interesting for people. And so, um, and also I can put the ebook on IBO Toolbox. So, a couple different perspectives here. One, of course, is the actual article and the information in the article about how to transition from a part-time capacity to a full-time online marketer. And secondly, how to go into WorldProfit and utilize their ebook creator page and software. Um, they also have significant IM articles within WorldProfit. Close to 3,000 IM articles, if I remember correctly. Maybe that's a few, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit here. Maybe it was around 2,500. But anyway, you can actually go into WorldProfit and create an ebook with the articles that are in WorldProfit, and you basically rebrand the article into your own domain for WorldProfit. So another way of going about getting ebooks out there and using for tools. And um, if you are a pro member with WorldProfit, it will set in your WorldProfit URL website. So kind of a good thing to have if you want to promote. It would be a great thing to have. But anyway, I wrote the article. I went in from scratch and basically did a brand new ebook that I had actually produced. And I can use that for various IM functionality and even set that on Amazon Kindle and charge a little bit for it. It wasn't a big ebook, maybe 10 pages, or maybe not. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, with that information and that introduction, I'll take you into the tutorial and show you how that works within WorldProfit. Alrighty, we'll talk to you again. All right. You go to eBook Creator on the advanced menu in WorldProfit. eBook Creator. Yeah, okay. And then the first thing you want to do is create a cover, and you do it right here. you do it right here on the second or third line, WorldProfit ebook creator. I'm not going to do that here because the time um, is limited right now, and I had created that earlier. It took quite some time because I had not done that with the software in here before. But I actually wound up finishing it in Paint. I was more familiar with Paint, but it actually works very similar to Paint. But either way, it is a very good ebook cover creator. Um, and there will be like 200 covers in there eventually. I think he's got a couple dozen now, but there will be several hundred eventually. So, but it is very efficient and quite like Paint as far as utilizing the cover. Okay, then what you do is we've got a hosting system within WorldProfit and ebook hosting system. So you can put your ebook there and get a URL for the ebook. First thing you do is you um, choose a border, and I just took blue. Then you put in a preface or introduction. So I wrote a brief preface, um, and let's see if I have it here. I've got it right here. I'm just going to go ahead and mouse copy that in. I think you can see that okay. Just go ahead and mouse copy that in here to the for the preface, and it basically explains. I wrote the ebook um, so that people would understand the transition from part-time to full-time and um, some of the things that they would have to consider when transitioning in from part-time to full-time. Okay, and then so the ebook here I wrote on a WordPad, as you can see here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mouse copy that. I could just do a copy of select all, but I don't want to get the first part of the preface uh, with that. I'll take that all the way down to the end of the ebook here. Um, yeah, I've got all the way down. I've even got a quote in there by J.K. Rowling. And I'll go ahead and do a copy and set that over here. And then this will be the entire ebook right there. So I've got the entire ebook, and then enter the resource area for about the author. So I even had done that earlier. I put in a bio. I also put in the notes at the end of the ebook. As far as sources are concerned, I had 3 of them. And so I'll go ahead and just mouse copy my bio, set that back, and mouse copy that. And that's it. That's it. Go ahead and create my ebook. One thing I need to do, however, is to input the ebook image URL, and I've got a URL for that image, and it is not the exact image that I wanted, but that's okay. It'll be okay. I can change it later. It's a little bit overlapped on the image. So I'll just go ahead and set that URL in. I won't change that now. It's a little bit large, so I'll have to change that down 100 or 2 pixel down. But that's it. That's it. If I go to the bottom and create my ebook, it gives me back an ebook custom PDF. And if I click that, it will bring me right to the PDF. And here it is, How to Transition from Part-Time to Full-Time Online Business by Francis Cassady. And see, I got a little bit of overlap here into page 2 of the image. So I need to go back in and just redo the image, but for time sake, I don't want to make this too long here today. And here is the entire ebook right there. You notice I've got the copyright and I've got my website on the end of every single page. And I've got my URL that WorldProfit has for the PDF. So if I take that PDF and, or I'm sorry, if I take the URL and set that on a page, then if I click that URL, it'll go right to my PDF. So that's it. 7 minutes. Although it took me quite some time to revise the article, which I had written 4 years ago now. I've written it 4 years ago. So that's all. That's the whole thing. I've got my PDF. I'll go ahead and set that on IBO Toolbox as well, so you can take a look. And I'll probably set that on Kindle, Amazon Kindle as well. Alrighty, that will be it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Have a great day.